I'm going to take this poster to the next level and seriously start stacking images. So let's get to it. Okay, this is where I left off. We're going to talk about brushes here. We're going to talk about stacking. It's going to be cool. All right, so I'm going to come back to my original image here, selecting it. I'm going to hit Command T. I'm going to make it smaller by hitting Shift and Option. Again, I'm going to click and drag it down. I'll let go with my right hand first, then my left. Hit Return. There's my image. I'm going to position that guy right there. Okay, with the Move tool. All right, let me get some other images. Let's get this working here. So go back here. I'm going to grab one more photo, maybe that guy right there. Download him. Okay, it's right here. Click and drag that sucker into Photoshop. It's going to open up again as a raw file. Again, to reiterate, drag that clarity slider up. Go to the fourth tab over. We're going to go to the saturation tab, pull everything down except your yellow and green. Okay, I like the way it's looking. I think that's cool. I'm going to say open image. First, I know, be patient. If this is a little tedious, it's because I know you've been there. That's fine. It's opening up the image. Here's my image. I'm going to do this a little quicker. Use the lasso tool. If you can't get the lasso tool, click and hold down on it. There's my image. I'm going to hold down Option, kind of clean this up. Guys, realize I've been doing this for 13, 14 years. So if I'm moving a little bit quicker than y'all, I'm just doing that for the sake of your patience. All right, grab my Move tool. I'm going to click and drag this to my poster here, dropping it down, letting go. It's going to be big. Command T, Shift and Option, drag it in, and I'm going to put it right there. Hit Return. Don't be lazy. Always remember to hold down Shift and Option when you stretch something. I'm going to drag it below this layer right here. Now I've got it working for me. I'm going to turn off that top layer real quick. Let me use that quick selection. See if I can paint over that image. Make sure I'm on that layer, see? All right. Hold down Option. Add to the selection. And I'm going to hit Command D. Create mask. Do that again. Hit Option. Oh, hit X. Make sure black is the foreground. Option Delete. Command D. All right, doing that over here. Okay, I'm on the mask layer here. I'm going to add to that right there. On the mask, black is on my foreground colors. When I hit down Option Delete, I'm deleting with black. Command D to deselect. There's our guy right there. Take my brush, clean this up real quickly for y'all. Bam. All right, I realize it's going to take y'all a little bit longer. That's cool. Guys on the second level here, I accidentally got a little bit of his helmet off, so I'm going to hit down X. Still in the mask here. Paint that back. Hit X again, take that back. Just it's going to be a little bit of cleanup left and right. All right, so we got two images stacked. All right, notice the stacking order. It's all about, it's like a deck of cards. This guy's below this guy, okay? If I'm trying to do something, I always got to make sure I'm moving the right thing. If I want to move this dude and I'm right here, I got to make sure I come over here. I move this. I want to make this, okay. Now it's time to talk about brushes. We've done stacking. Now it's time to add a cool brush to this. Okay, click here, go to Edmodo, go back to the post. In your folders, you will see football sports poster. There's some .abrs in here, brushes. Okay, that's Adobe Brush ABR. Okay, I'm going to click on that. It's going to download. I know it's in my downloads. I'm going to go to Photoshop. I'm going to go File, Open. From my downloads, I want to double click. Oh, probably need to do this. Double click that. Show in Finder. It's going to pop up. You want to go ahead and double click it. There it is. There it is. Okay, so what we're going to do is load a brush. From here, what I'm going to do is grab my brush tool, click on the brush right here, click on the gear, click load brushes. I'm going to click on my downloads because I know where it's at, and or recents. You'll find it either way. All right, click on it. So say OK. It will load in down here. So then I'm going to grab a brush just like this one right here. I'm going to click in my clipboard area, in the right square bracket, make it big. I'm going to create a layer and pull it underneath my dudes right here. Pull it above my background, so it's kind of sandwiched between my dudes, my type, and my background. All right, so change the color to something like yellow, neon yellow. Say OK. I'm just going to click one time, and then I see it's in the background. I can also change that layer. Maybe I go to darken, disappears, multiplied. That looks kind of cool. That works for me. Maybe I want to add a different brush to go with it. Maybe something like this. Maybe I use this and I change it to a dark green, and I bump this size up. I could do this on the same layer, and there you go. I've created some dynamic things. There's all kinds of brushes in this set here. I mean, there's arrows which look cool. I could change these, make these super yellow, point them right there. Remember, if you don't like what it's doing on this layer here, create another layer and just put your brushes on there. If you don't like the way they're pointing, you can click here, change the direction, and then hover over here, you'll see where it's pointing. So I can click that. There we go. All right, so you've learned brushes, you've learned stacking order. I think that's pretty cool. Changing your type is something I didn't go into a lot. You can click here. Remember, drag over this right here, make it bigger, smaller. Change your font around, change your alignment, change your color. Just say OK if you like it. There you have it. That's video lesson 2.